Without a doubt, my favorite biography is Ronald Reagan.
What do you find interesting about Ronald Reagan?
Most people who you read their biography usually had a boost in life. Either their parents were wealthy, or they had a great education, or they had some advantage that the rest of us don't have. Ronald Reagan did not have that. Ronald Reagan's father was an alcoholic. He was seldom home. They lived in rental housing. And from those very humble means, Ronald Reagan ascended to become president of the greatest nation on earth. You just don't hear about that. And also, I like his personality too. I had an opportunity to meet Reagan several times. I remember when I met him one time in Century City, and I walked up to him and I shook his hand and I said, 20 million Soviets want to thank you for their freedom. And both he and I, you could tell, we enjoyed our conversation.
I understand he shared his jelly beans with you.
Yeah, he gave me some jelly beans, and I gave him a pair of firefighting gloves from the LA City Fire Department. So we both benefited.
What's that medal on your lapel?
This is from my father. I have a great deal of respect for my father. This is his infantry badge from World War II.
Wow.
What's interesting about my dad is that he volunteered for combat twice.
Wow.
In San Francisco, he was offered the position of a clerk because he could type. He turned it down. And then when he was in a replacement platoon, actually it was a replacement battalion in New Caledonia, they again offered him an opportunity to be a clerk, and he turned it down, and he chose combat twice. And I have a great deal of respect for him. He risked his life to save America, and he came very close to getting killed.
Wow.
He was in a campaign in New Guinea in which he should have been killed, but the round, the anti-tank round, failed to explode.
Wow.
So otherwise it would have killed him. But I have a great deal of respect for my father. He's 93, and out of respect for my father and all the other men and women who have served this country, I wear his infantry badge.